landing a synergy attack can even stun stronger enemies and bosses when performed at the right time. Yas, stunning. Hi, I'm your complimentary upgrade. I'm Lorraine.
And I'm your first class hot towel. I'm like.
This is Earth's Mightiest Show,
where we talk about all the most vacationist stuff in the Marvel Universe.
Totally a word. It's summertime, so we are getting ready for the ultimate nerd vacation.
That's right, y'all. It is time for San Diego Comic-Con 2019. We will be there on the ground with Marvel Live.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing you everything from Marvel's biggest stars to comic book creators to the world's best cosplay all weekend long.
Yes, hey, make sure you join us when we kick off Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time and live stream every dang day through Sunday.
It is a marathon, not a sprint. What is your favorite thing about Comic-Con?
Ooh, Lorraine, what a tough question. I love the stage events. I gotta say, I love the cosplay competition, seeing all the ideas y'all come up with for different characters. I remember we had Spider-Man in the Spider Buster armor, and then he was wearing a Spider-Man mask underneath the Spider-Man helmet. The reveal was great. We all cheered.
That is just commitment.
It's perfect. Oh my goodness. What about you, Lorraine?
I have to say my favorite things are actually people, which are the fans. We get to talk to the fans all the time, but it's so nice to get to have people talk to us, and you just will be walking the hallway and be like, I like your shirt, I like your shirt. Are we best friends? We're best friends. I have lifelong friends from Comic-Con.
You will too. You go on booth tours, you'll have a magical adventure. It's gonna be great. And hey, make sure you tune in on July 18th through the 21st on Marvel.com and across all of Marvel's social media.
I'm so excited. I'm not gonna sleep until the very day of Comic-Con.
No, we'll need you to.
I can't.
You'll lose your mind. That's not the only big thing happening next week, right? The Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, is coming to the Nintendo Switch on July 19th. Yeah. That's next week, y'all.
Yeah, which is why I've got the download on what you need to know before you play the game to the gaming lounge. Yeah!
The wind.
Here are 5 things that you need to know about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order before you get the game on July 19th. First up, unlock your potential. Each character has up to 4 abilities which unlock as each character reaches a certain level. Hot tip, use experience cubes as a quick way to unlock your favorite character's full potential. Next up, team up with timing. Characters can amplify their abilities by synergizing with another teammate who has a compatible ability. Hot tip, landing a synergy attack can not only lead to greater damage, but can even stun stronger enemies and bosses when performed at the right time. Yas, stunning. Get it? Team up your teams! You don't need to pick 4 characters of the same team to gain a team bonus. Just having 2 or 3 from the same team can boost your team. Hot tip, be sure to experiment with various team combinations to find the right set of bonuses that work best for you. Teamwork makes the dream work. Don't be afraid to be passive-aggressive. Let me explain that. Each character has either passive or active abilities that make them unique from each other. Experiment with each character as their unique ability might be what you need to clear that hard-to-beat challenge. Hot tip, Hulk has attack armor, which allows him to blow through enemy attacks, while Wolverine's healing factor allows him to recover vitality when idling. Go extreme in your boss battles. Alliance Extreme attacks are your character's strongest ability. Using them at the right time against a boss is the quickest way to stagger them or to do big damage. Hot tip, choose wisely between the 2 Alliance Extreme attacks during boss battles to increase your chances of victory. And there you have it. Go pre-order Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order now so that you can play it on Nintendo Switch starting on July 19th. And I'm back.
Ooh.
Whew, he freezes sometimes. I know what I'm gonna do with my summer though. I'm gonna be playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, baby.
Oh yeah, I will be with you. Yeah, please be sure to pre-order the game now or get it in stores on July 19th.
Oh, it looks so fun. I am gonna smash the crap out of Proxima Midnight. You know what you did. You're dead to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, listen, hey, life can't all be fun and games unless you're riding Panagos, aka Agent M, who does nothing but have fun and play games.
I know. In fact, he even got to swing by Marvel Studios and learn about how Spider-Man Far From Home thwips off the screen.
Oh, check it.
Hey Marvel fans, Ryan Panagos, aka Agent M here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a behind the scenes chat and a look at Spider-Man Far From Home, but I'm not doing that alone. I've got 3D stereoscopic supervisor Evan Jacobs here. So you're the guy who helps us get Spider-Man to thwip off the screen.
That's exactly right.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
A lot of people, a lot of our fans, let's say, go see the movie more than once. And so this is like a way to go, you saw it in 2D that first night, but you go back the second night or the third night or whatever and you see it in 3D and you go, oh my God, it's like seeing a new movie.
One of the things I want to dig into is like just the biology of it all. How does that affect the work that you and your team do?
Well, if you think about it, we experience the world in 3D all the time, right? With our two eyes taking the world in, and our brain is taking those two separate images and fusing them and giving you what we call depth perception. When you go to the movies, for many years, it's been flat, which in a weird way is what people have come to think is normal. 3D in the cinema, though, is a little bit different than 3D in real life in that it's actually a magic trick of sorts, but we're going to trick your brain into thinking that things are have dimension and depth. But at the end of the day, you put those glasses on and hopefully it feels like Spider-Man's right there with you.
You know, in the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, we saw this like water creature, we saw the big fire monster sort of destroying the bridge, and like all these things that Spider-Man is up against. Of all the fun elements in play in Spider-Man Far From Home, I would imagine the most is Spider-Man himself, because he's Spider-Man. He's the greatest superhero of all time.
Well, what's cool about him is he does a lot more flying around in this movie, so there's a lot of fun opportunities. Anytime we can get him airborne and off, you know, or shooting webs or whatever, there's a lot of, those are always great because he can bring the audience on the ride with him.
I want to talk a little bit about rotoscoping.
Because so much fun.
What is rotoscoping in terms of the stereoscopic experience that you're working on?
The basic idea is tracing photographed images, right? If you think about what 3D is in the context of a movie, you sort of start with this flat image that would be sitting right on the screen, and then you want some of the things to be identified as distant backgrounds, some in the midground, some in the foreground. And to do that with a flat 2D image that you photographed, you gotta trace the whole thing. So you trace every single thing in the frame that you wanna have on a different layer.
Yeah.
That's how you separate these people, right? That's the first step of this process, and that's what we call rotoscoping. There's a procedural process that would maybe take the edges and stretch them out, but that doesn't look very good. So pretty quickly, you've got to go in and hand paint all that stuff.
So you're rotoscoping the entire film?
Every single frame. Yeah.
I'm trying to process like the amount of people that you need, the manpower, the time, the attention to detail, because it's not a, you know, the way you describe it, it doesn't seem like something just someone like puts their headphones on and blindly does it.
No, it is. It's a crazy process, but it's, you know, one of the things that's really fun about it is when you get a filmmaker in at the end of the thing and you've done a sequence and you've taken their film and presenting it back to them in a completely new way, and then they react, you know, as if they've never seen the movie.
That's so cool,
Which
though.
is the craziest thing.
Yeah,
it's really fun. One of the things that I think is, you know, differentiates the Marvel films from some of the other films that are out there in the marketplace that are released in 3D is that we're really involved all the way through.
I heard a term as we were starting to put this together, something called a depth script.
Yeah.
What is the depth script and how does that play into this whole process?
If you think about it, 3D can be just like a musical score or just about any other part of a film in that you essentially have a depth script, and you sort of can be like, I can make it very deep in this section because it's going to be a very exciting 3D moment, and then I can give the audience a break and, you know, come down a little bit, and then I go back up again for something else. And that kind of ebb and flow of the process is a creative control that we have so that people experience it. So if you think about it just in the musical context, if you just kept it loud all the time, you wouldn't really know that it was loud.
Right.
You know, you're not always doing the cool 3D just to do it.
Yeah.
You're doing it if it affects if it helps the movie.
Yeah. Evan, I'm super excited to see this movie. You have completely sold me here on this whole conversation. But for our fans who, you know, have seen it once, maybe haven't seen it in 3D yet, why do they have to see it in 3D?
It's a completely different experience than 2D. So the elementals are incredible. There's some other stuff I can't talk about that's amazing.
What?
And really, really fun and disorienting and cool and exciting, and it's gonna we're gonna take them on a ride. So it's definitely, I'm very proud of this movie and I'm proud of the work that we did. there's some of the films that we work on really lend themselves to the format, and this is one of those films. Without avoiding spoilers, I can't tell you much about it, but you got to go see it.
I'm telling you, the cameras are off. You can tell me everything.
All right.
Okay. There you have it, everybody. Evan, thank you so much. I am a full convert into the 3D experience. I need it. I want it. I hope you guys want it too. Spider-Man Far From Home is in theaters now. Be sure to see it in 3D.
Oh, so good. I love Spider-Man in 3D, especially because Spider-Man, by virtue of being Spider-Man, is always swinging through the buildings, and that's so cool in 3D.
Yeah, and I gotta say, all the visual effects in every single frame, just going through every single frame and doing all these minor adjustments and minor tweaks. Hey, thank you to that VFX team
Oh
for
my
making Spider-Man
gosh.
look so good.
Someone get these people coffee. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of work. You know, I think I'm gonna take a European vacation myself, like Spidey. I'm just not gonna fight anyone. Don't try to make me. It's my vacation.
I'm looking for the fights. I want to fight some badniks.
All right.
Well, listen. Hey, tell us where in the Marvel Universe you think would make the best vacation spot, and use the hashtag #EarthMinusShow.
Oh, and this is cool. This Week in Marvel has revealed some of the Marvel merch available exclusively at San Diego Comic-Con. Go head over there and watch that video now on Marvel.com.
I'm Langston.
I'm Lorraine.
And this is Marvel.
Your universe. Thanks for watching Earth's Mighty Show. If you like this, leave us a comment and subscribe to the Marvel channel.
Or click the box over there to watch our last episode.
So where in the Marvel Universe do you want to go?
I think I just want to do a little staycation, maybe Doctor Strange's place.
Nice. Is it?